Good day and greetings to all those who showed up. This is Almas,
Hi, this is Kirti.
your host for the day. Welcome to the Novara session by Team Shunya and the project showcase of our internationally winning entry for Solar Decathlon Challenge, Project Daksh. Team Shunya was started in 2012 in IIT Bombay. We're a team working on sustainable habitat for urbanizing nations by young aspirants. Our vision is to become a leading innovation hub in the field of sustainability by providing accessible housing solutions for society and industry, to build affordable, prefabricated net zero solar powered houses, thus making India future secure. It all started when a group of highly motivated students decided to participate in Solar Decathlon, an international competition organized by the US Department of Energy. The challenge here is not just to design, but also to build and operate the house. And we proudly say that Team Shunya was the only team from India to participate in the competition in 2014 and 2018 building challenges. These are our past achievements. In 2014, we were given the honorable mention in sustainability. And in 2018, we received the Best Participation Award. This is the 2014 house is a one-story house built in the competition site in Europe. After the competition, the house was dismantled and assembled again in IIT Bombay. The house is still there in our college, and we cordially invite you to visit our house while you're in campus. This is the 2018 house. Here, the challenges were more than the previous competition. We had to build a two-story building and also charge an electric car. This year, Team Shunya represented the college in the 2021 edition of the Solar Decathlon Challenge. Their brainchild project Daksh, which translates efficient, delivers a sustainable design to redefine the artistic village, a site in Belapur in Navi Mumbai. The project addresses the pain points of the residents of the area, including issues of emergency vehicle access, waterlogging, lack of parking spaces, and reduced natural lighting and ventilation. We've come up with a cluster-level design consisting of 4 1 BHK, 4 2 BHK, and 2 3 BHK houses in each cluster, with ample community open spaces of varying scales and additional parking space. The team won the runners-up title in the competition under attached housing. It was one of the 10 teams shortlisted to the finals after a round of screening by a team of skilled jury, including academicians from around the globe. The team also won the Best Graphic Design Award for the spectacular team visual background, another feather on the decorated cap of Team Shunya. This is the team that participated in the Solar Decathlon Challenge of 2021, happened in Colorado, US. To get more updates about our participation, follow us on our social media pages. Here we have our faculty advisors and mentors who are always there to motivate us and guide us through the projects. Without them, reaching this level would be difficult. As this is a huge project that requires a huge budget, we do require financial support from our sponsors. Here are the sponsors who supported us in the Build Challenge and project in 2014. Here we have the sponsors for 2018 and 2021 editions of the challenge. Our team is 6 subsystems in total. Now we shall have the subsystem heads to introduce you to the works that each of the subsystem does. Lend us your ears and feel free to ask doubts in the chat. We'll try to answer them right away, or we'll take them up in the Q&A session afterwards.
Hello everyone, I'm Arpita from the Architecture Subsystem. I'm here to introduce you all to the work and working of the Architecture Subsystem of Team Shunya. First of all, we are a group of trained architects working towards achieving the greater goal of sustainability through design solutions. Once the problem statement is finalized by the Team Shunya members, we architects brainstorm, develop concepts, and create innovative, aesthetically pleasing, environmentally conscious, and climatically responsive designs. We do drafting and designing. We develop 3D models. We work on CMS, that is colors, materials, and finishes, and render them to generate the final views of our project. And these are the softwares we use. I'll now walk you through some of our recent work. These are some snippets from Project Dutch, a detailed presentation on which you will see soon. Since our planning throughout the project was in an online mode, we had very less interaction with paper and pencil. So we had to switch to digital medium from the beginning itself, that is the concept generation stage. I have mentioned the softwares near it. This particular illustration is prepared using SketchUp and Photoshop. The first one, you can see a concept and evolution illustration. Then we do site planning using CAD and Photoshop. Then the drafting of plans and working drawings using AutoCAD, 3D modeling using SketchUp or Revit, rendering the models using Lumion. And yes, we do landscape design, exterior views, and walkthrough videos as well.
Hello everyone, this is Vaishnavi. So I'm from the civil subsystem. I'll briefly walk you through the things that happen in civil subsystem. So firstly, what do? Here in our subsystem, the work is broadly classified into these four categories. First, materials. We brainstorm about selection of materials. We incorporate sustainable, cost-effective materials in the house and wall panels, insulations, and roof, etc. Second, structural analysis. We analyze the structural integrity, do earthquake calculations, and create building models of the house according to the design given to us. Construction management. We take care of the construction work that happens on the ground. We plan the deadlines, ensure the project flow, and testing at all stages. Next, we do life cycle assessment. So here we do the embodied environment impact check. We do carbon emissions and embodied energy calculations of the project from cradle to grave. That is, from transportation of materials in initial stages to dismantling to the house in a given cycle period. So these are some cool things we did with softwares, that is earthquake simulation and structural analysis using Revit, StatPro and ETABS. Next. So here, this is one-click LCA. We have done our LCA calculations, comparing our project and the conventional building in the software. And this is Primavera, which we use to in the construction management field. So thank you, and heading over to mechanical.
Hello everyone, this is Ayush from Mechanical Subsystem. And Mechanical Subsystem comprises of some of the learned UGs, PGs, and PhD who have expertise and experience and knowledge gained through past endeavors. As far as we talk about the job of mechanical team in the project, it includes a lot of things, but broadly, it covers these four arenas. Firstly, the HVAC system, which includes heating, ventilation, and air conditioning of the house. It includes providing the best habitable environment for occupants, keeping the house consumption to minimum. Secondly, using simulation software for modeling and validating model about the thermal and fluid and energy simulations in order to optimize energy use. Third, the complete plumbing of the house, ranging from water tanks to taps and shower heads and other fixtures. And most importantly, we make the overall house energy efficient. The next slide. For making 3D model of the house and performing energy simulations on models to optimize energy use, we use ANSYS Fluent, Energy Plus, and Design Builder. And to calculate the energy rating of the house, we use RAM rate. That's all for mechanical.
Oh, hey everyone, I am Harshvardhan and I'll from Electrical Subsystem and I'll take you through the cool and amazing things that we do. We deal, we deal with mainly four issues. Firstly, the generation and the subsequent storage of energy. Here we work on how many and where to install these solar panels. Ask ourselves, is wind turbine really required or feasible? Secondly, internal wiring. Since we make houses, this is one of the most important things. We need to plan and map out internal wirings, placements, and safety issues and safety features like MCB, etc. Thirdly, selection of appliance. A working house requires a lot of accessories, and since we have a fixed amount of energy coming in from renewables, we need to really be selective while choosing appliance. Fourthly, automation. After the selection of appliances like lights, fans, etc., comes automation, where we regulate the appliance through controllers, sensory and circuits. where sensors give feedback data to usual PID controller. The work here includes the whole development of the system and then designing of the app where these controls can be easily used by users. For next slide. For mapping the intensity profile of natural light, we use light stanza. This helps us in light placement and ensures that we place lights where there is no natural light. Since we need to load size so that we know what kind and how many appliances we can afford to use, we need to know how much energy is generated. For this, we turn to our old friend PV cell. We need to know what kinds of lights to use and which will be more effective. For this, we have to use DLX, where we get the intensity profile of house under customizable artificial lights. Working on controllers and sensors and feedback cycle, one can definitely not live without MATLAB and Sysimic, where we run simulations to see how good the system responds to changes in the feedback. This is it from my side.
Thank you, Harshvardhan. Hello, everyone. This is Shamant Murthy from the Market Analysis Subsystem. I'll be very briefly taking you through the subsystem details and the nature of work that we do here. So, in market analysis, we form the interface between the technicalities of the project and the open market. So, on the overview level, we deal with two major priorities of study. The first being the integration of design elements, which form a bridge between the pain points we have identified and the solutions that we propose. The second point of focus would be the likelihood of adoption of our design by both ends of the market, which are the occupants and the construction companies. So, as to the nature of work, there are again two primary areas that we handle. First, the financial feasibility part, wherein we start by preparing the bill of quantities for the project, followed by devising the pricing strategy, performing the life cycle cost analysis, and calculating the operating margin. Second, for the market viability part, we begin by performing the primary market survey. We integrate the design elements of the project. We ensure that we adopt locally available materials and finally arrive at the cycle time of the project. So once we have all the parameters in place, we perform comparative analysis of our project with similar designs in the same location. So this is it from our end. Over to the communication subsystem.
Hello guys, this is Kirti, here to introduce you to the communications and sponsorship subsystem. So this subsystem is basically divided into 4 subparts, namely events, media, sponsorship, and design. The events part deals with conducting webinars, workshops, fests, exhibitions, and many more activities. So one such fest was Sustain, which had knowledge sharing events from each subsystem. All the social media accounts, team website, and the campus ambassador program is handled by the media part to increase our reach. We also approach sponsors who help us in the build or design challenges and projects. So the presentations, posters, documentation for the competitions and the events is carried out by the design part. Over the years, we have received recognition from the media for our work and also have interactions with various government officials, scientists, researchers, and ministers. Now we shall take up your doubts. So guys, feel free to use the chat box for asking any doubts if you have.
Okay, so we have one question. Kirti, can you check the chat box?
Yeah. How do you design solar panels for house? This question is from Durga Prasad Khatri.
Okay, I'll take that question. Hi Durga Prasad, thank you for the question. So regarding the design of the solar panels for the house, what we do is like first of all we'll check like what are the appliances that we'll have, and based on that one we'll know like how much is the kilowatt that is required, like how much is the consumption of the house that's going to happen. We'll have the scheduling for each and every appliance in the house, and these appliances are like all the electrical appliances that will be there. And based on that one, then we'll finalize like okay, this much of energy consumption would be there for the house, and then we'll do some calculations in the PV system, and based on that one, we finally come to a conclusion like if we want to use the battery or not, and based on this, we'll be having the kilowatt range for the solar panels, and then we'll take them.
What about BIPV in house?
Yeah, regarding the BIPV, like depending on what is the amount of like PV system that we need to have, we can decide whether we want to have BIPV or not, and that will be mostly depending on the place, the location of the house, and also the affordability range of the community. So based on that, we can decide on the BIPV, like whatever kind of panels that are suitable for the place, we'll be designing the solar panels. Thank you.
Guys, there's another question in the chat box by Nagesh. Any commercial projects that have been executed by your team, and if we wish to engage services for the team, Shreya?
So I will take the second question first. So we will discuss that part in later section of the same session. So first question, Bhavya can take.
Okay, regarding the commercial first, Mr. Nagesh, can I know like are you a student from ITB or is part of anything else? So that I can answer your question in a far better way. Because saying your question, we wish to engage services. Or is that like you want to be part of Team Shiny or collaborate with Team Shiny? We would like to know. Okay, before you give the answer, I'll go. Interesting.
Okay, Bhavya, there's his answer in the chat box.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's fine. So regarding like commercial products, yes, like we are open to that one, but we select the sites by ourselves and then we work on them. We collaborate with industries for different kind of innovations that we implement in the house. So that's how we are collaborating and making it to commercialize. And the other one, like regarding the engage of services of Team Shina, yes, as Ankush has already answered, we'll be explaining about that one as we move forward. So that will answer your question.